What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here, and in today's video we're going to be highlighting a member of the community, Elliotunbound, who is bringing Gyarados, a shiny Gyarados at that, to the Ultra League. He submitted his videos to me, so if you would like a chance to be showcased here on the channel, maybe you have a fantastic strategy, some unique Pokemon that you're bringing to Ultra League or any other league, there's going to be a link down in the description for those video submissions. Now we are seeing a decent lead there, and we see the swap now into Grand Bull. So Gyarados here is going for the Hydro Pump in the one shield situation. This could pay off really well, especially if the Grand Bull does not shield right here. No shield coming through, going to be able to one-shot the Grand Bull right there. Typically Gyarados run with Crunch and Outrage, so guessing from his opponent that he didn't have Hydro Pump really didn't pay off for him there. Now we see the Giratina come back in, finish off with the Dragon Claw. He's set up pretty good right now. He has Giratina Altered in the back for that Charizard, and he's going to be able to go toe-to-toe with this Giratina Altered with his Melmetal as well. Now, this team isn't the most cost-effective team, right? You have Melmetal, a legendary or a mythical Pokemon, costs 100k to unlock, Giratina Altered as well, 100k. So this is not a cheap team, but it's definitely fun. Bringing Gyarados is a really cool way to approach the Ultra League meta, especially with Dragon Breath Hydro Pump. You can cover a lot of stuff, and Crunch as well is going to be fantastic versus Giratina Altered. Now we see him wanting to swap or waiting for the swap into Charizard. That's likely what he's waiting for right there. That's why he keeps clicking the switch button, because he does anticipate that Charizard will be coming in on the swap. Now Giratina Altered is going to be fantastic versus Charizard in this situation right here. Even though Dragon Claw is going to be doing super effective damage, Charizard doesn't have enough shields to be able to take out this Giratina on top of the health. And then Giratina Altered also has access to Ancient Power, which is going to be 4 times super effective to a Charizard because of the Fire Flying typing. So we are likely going to see no shield come through right here on the Dragon Claw. Now he is going to be going for Ancient Power right here. Again, this is going to be doing super effective damage to Charizard, one-shot it, but we do see the shield come through. So he's going to be able to basically get to another Ancient Power. He can safely shield right here. Now he does need to be wary of the switch clock, because the switch timer is back up and he could see a swap to Giratina Altered. No swap. Oh, we do see the swap coming through. Perfectly anticipated right there by Elliotunbound, I should say. Apologies. So he's able to finish off Giratina Altered, and he's able to go for a Dragon Claw again to finish off the Charizard right here. Even if Charizard was able to get off a charge move, Melmetal still would be able to get to a charge move in the back. So that's a good game one right there. Really impressive to see the Hydro Pump. It's really throwing people off. And Gyarados as well is somewhat cost effective, right? 10,000 Stardust to unlock a second charge move. But again, this team is not cheap overall. You got two 100k unlocks there with Melmetal and Giratina Altered. And Elliot as well is pretty high in the rankings. He's ranked 9, fighting through the 2500 MMR. So these opponents are very skilled as well. So we're seeing a Melmetal lead versus Togekiss. This is fantastic for him right there. This is what you want to land on a lead, and we are going to see the swap into a Mewtwo Armored. So he is going to go for Rock Slide right now. I'm guessing because he wants to get ahead in terms of health versus Armored Mewtwo, or get a shield, and then go into the Giratina Altered, because the fight's pretty close in a 2-shield situation between Armored Mewtwo and Giratina Altered. Now this is going to be Side Strike coming through. Side Strike Armored Mewtwo is actually a pretty big threat. It's not overwhelmingly powerful, but it definitely chips away at health, especially versus Giratina Altered right here. Now he is going for Dragon Claws, which is going to do a little bit more damage right here. Plus he's wanting to apply a lot of pressure to shields. Ancient Power costs just a little bit more energy. And we are going to see potentially no shield right here. Oh, he is going to shield. He's going to opt to shield, and he's probably going to farm down with Shadow Claw right now, get ahead on energy. And then we'll probably see the Togekiss come back in, and he can probably get to an Ancient Power, which will do super effective damage to Togekiss because of the flying typing. So let's see what his opponents decide to do. Now, his opponent does have shield advantage, but a Clefable comes in. Wow, okay, so double Charmer on the team right here. Melmetal is antsy. He wants to get into this fight now. He can come straight in and go for Rock Slides. Melmetal with that Steel typing is going to be resisting Charm. So this is going to be fantastic for Elliotunbound. We're going to see the Togekiss come in. He's going to be able to go for Rock Slides. Again, the only thing he needs to really worry about is a Flamethrower from Togekiss. That'll be doing super effective damage. But he's definitely going to be able to outpace in terms of charge moves because Thunder Shock, which is the fast move on Melmetal, can charge energy so quickly and you can get off your charge moves very, very quickly. Good shield bait by his opponent right there, opting to go for Ancient Power, which is going to cost a little less than Flamethrower right there. So good shield bait right there, and he is going to shield again. But it's going to be a race to the Rock Slide. Let's see if he can get it. He can get it off in time. Now, he's going to need to look to potentially switch into Gyarados versus this Clefable right here because he can't allow it to farm, which he does. Perfect swap by Elliot, but he goes into Giratina Altered, actually. And now he's going to go into Gyarados. This is going to be really, really close. Meteor Mash will do quite a bit of damage, I believe, here. I actually haven't seen a Meteor Mash versus a Gyarados yet in Ultra League. No, it's going to be Psychic. Okay, Psychic does neutral, and he's going to be able to get to the crunch in time. Even though it's going to be resisted, it will be able to finish off the Clefable right here. So really strong game 2 right there. His opponent having double Charmers really helped out because the Melmetal is able to handle that so well. And then Giratina Altered able to transition well in the mid game versus that Armored Mewtwo. So potentially maybe lead Armored Mewtwo with that opponent and then have double Charmer in the back might have been a different or a more advantageous strategy to have. Because if you lead with a Charmer and have a Charmer in the back, what will happen is exactly what we saw. Melmetal is going to be able to do work. Now, he has Melmetal versus Lapras, so this is a really good matchup as well, and we're going to see the swap now into Lucario. So he's instantly going to go into Giratina Origin right here, or Altered, I should say. Reason being is Lapras has access to some ice moves, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Ice Shard. Now, Ice Beam and Ice Shard are legacy on a Lapras. So he definitely wants to get Giratina Altered in there versus this Lucario. Now we do see a shield come up from the Lucario. No shield on the Giratina Altered right here. This could potentially be a Shadow Ball. But it's going to be another power-up punch, so he's really wanting to amp up the damage on his Lucario and look for shield baits, but Giratina Altered does not care. He's just going to keep spamming. Now, he does get both shields from this Lucario, so he can safely shield right here on the Giratina Altered and win this switch advantage to bring that Melmetal back into the Lapras. Now, this is likely going to be a Shadow Ball, so perfectly done shield there, right there. Shadow Ball doesn't connect, and he's expecting a swap, and we does see the swap into Giratina Altered mirror fight, so he's going to stay in this actually and just go for Dragon Claws right here. I don't blame him. He's really far ahead on energy, and he can chunk a lot of health right now and be able to get to another Dragon Claw before he goes down. Now, he is opting to shield right here. Okay, very interesting. We're going to see another Dragon Claw come through. This is going to be doing super effective damage in the mirror. So you definitely want to be going for Dragon Claws. As you guys can see, it does quite a bit of damage. Ooh, this is going to be close. So Dragon Claw isn't going to finish off Giratina, but Shadow Claw might before he can get to another Dragon Claw. No, he cannot. So Shadow Claw does finish him off, but he has Gyarados right here to finish off with Dragon Breath. And then we're likely going to see the Lapras come in, and he's going to instantly swap and go into Rock Slide. Now, we may see the Lucario try to come back in and get off potentially a power-up punch. Yeah, we do see it come in, but he's ready to go because he has so much energy on the Melmetal. The Rock Slide, even though it's going to be resisted, will be finishing off the Lucario right there. And then Lapras really doesn't have a hope and a prayer. All he has to do is get to one Rock Slide right here versus his opponent. Now, we are going to see a charge move coming through. This is likely going to be Surf, but it's not going to be enough damage to take out the Melmetal, and it's just going to be a race. Let's see if he can get to it in time. He can get to the Rock Slide in time. That'll be finishing off the Lapras, and that'll be a great battle right there. So, good game. But winning lead right there, pretty hard with the Melmetal into Lapras, and able to transition well into Giratina Altered was a great call by Elliot. On top of that, reading the fact that his opponent was going for power-up punches by counting the fast moves, that was a really great call right there. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next battle right here. So far, he is 3-0, I believe. Might be 4-0. Could be bad at counting right here. But I believe he's 3-0, so let's see how he does here in Game 4. Okay, so he's got a Melmetal versus a Shiftry right here. Shiftry is actually pretty strong in Ultra League. It's definitely off the radar for most battlers, but it is very strong. Now, it's going to be very weak to fighting-type moves, as you guys can see right there, and a fantastic swap into Gyarados. This is likely going to be foul play. Oh, it's going to be Leaf Blade. Okay, heavy neutral damage right there. Will he be able to finish off? Yes, he's able to finish off the Shiftry in time. Maintains the health on the Melmetal in the back and still has Giratina. Ooh, a Shadow Snorlax. Okay, so he's looking to potentially... Will he shield right here, though? He might try to go for the Hydro Pump. He is going to shield the Body Slam. And he's likely... Yeah, he's wanting to go for the Hydro Pump right here. This will do tons of damage if it can land. But the Shadow Snorlax will likely be shielding right here. Let's see what happens. So Snorlax does shield right there. He's going to be able to finish off with Lick. So he's going to have to use the Melmetal here versus the Snorlax. Snorlax is a pretty good counter to Giratina Altered. But if Giratina Altered has Dragon Breath, the fight is definitely better for Giratina Altered in that way. He successfully shields an Earthquake right there. So really great call by Elliot. Now we're going to see a back-to-back superpower. This is a really great strategy to go with when it comes to using superpower because you can use them back-to-back without taking a lot of damage basically by fast moves, but he has Giratina Altered for Charizard in the back, so this is really strong finish right here. All he has to do is basically get to an Ancient Power. He might opt to go for Dragon Claw. No, he's just going to go straight for Ancient Power right there. Remember, he still has Melmetal with a Rock Slide ready to go to finish off this Charizard, but he lets the Charizard go down, so that is going to be a good game 4 right there. So 4-0 right now. Elliotunbound in rank 9, 2500 MMR, bringing shiny Gyarados. This is really awesome to see. All right. Now we don't know the IVs on Elliot's team right here. So I'm sure if he sees this video, he can write them down in the comments. So Elliot, if you're watching, thank you for the submission, and be sure to write down the IVs of your Pokemon so everyone can know. But the movesets are definitely there for everyone to see. Now, he has a good lead right here. Superpower is going to be doing super effective damage to a Snorlax, and again, he's opting to go for the back-to-back superpower. You can build up to 2 charges of it basically with the amount of energy you can gain and instantly go for it to minimize the amount of fast move damage that's going to hit you. It's definitely a thing you want to be doing when you're running a Melmetal. And now he is going to swap into Gyarados, and we see the swap into Giratina Altered. All right, so it's double Dragon Breath. Gyarados has Dragon Breath, and Giratina Altered has Dragon Breath right here. Crunch is going to be doing super effective damage. As you guys can see, that is a ton of damage, plus the Dragon Breath adding up right here. He's probably going to opt to shield. This is likely going to be Ancient Power. It is going to be the Ancient Power. Will we see the boost? No boost coming through, but he's going to be able to finish off with Dragon Breath alone. So right there, Gyarados was able to take down the Giratina Altered by going for the Crunch. And we're going to see a Registeel come in right here, but he has Hydro Pump. Will this land? This is going to do a ton of neutral damage to the Registeel if it lands, which it does, takes out 50% HP. So Elliot is sitting really good right here, guys. He still has Giratina Altered, and he has Melmetal. Melmetal is going to do fantastic against Registeel and Snorlax, but he's going to have to be careful with how he decides to use it because he needs to watch out for the... this is likely going to be Body Slam because he used Earthquake, but he is going to opt to shield. Oh, it is another Earthquake. Great shield right there. Okay, I definitely wasn't paying attention to the energy. Now he's going to go for a Rock Slide right here. Good call by Elliot. Still going to do neutral damage and potentially get the shield, so let's see what happens. It does get the shield, so great call. And now he's going to go for the superpower right here. Now he does need to watch out for Focus Blast from Registeel. Registeel is an absolute monster when it comes to charge moves, but he's instantly going to swap into Giratina Altered. Fantastic call by Elliot right here. Giratina Altered, even though its charge moves will be resisted by the Registeel with Shadow Claw and Dragon Claw, and his opponent decides to surrender right there. So really good battles, Elliot. Really awesome play, great swaps. Masterful play by Melmetal as well, so if you guys are looking to use Melmetal, and he does go 5-0. So congratulations, Elliot. That was an awesome battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.